Our programs offer many languages. Please visit suprememastertv.com/schedule and suprememastertv.com/HL.
I nostri programmi sono offerti in molte lingue. Consultate suprememastertv.com/schedule e suprememastertv.com/HL.
Also, be sure to follow us on our socials: YouTube, Facebook, Getter, Instagram, LinkedIn, Nico, Pinterest, Reddit, Substack, Telegram, Threads, TikTok, Truth Social, Tumblr, VK, and X, previously known as Twitter, in multiple languages by searching Supreme Master TV.
In 2020, an estimated 18.1 million new cancer cases emerged globally. The most prevalent types were female breast, lung, bowel, and prostate cancers, collectively constituting over 40% of all diagnoses worldwide. Everyday choices, big impact, simple habits for a cancer-resistant life. Continue watching to find out more.
Being a vegan has totally changed my outlook. I noticed that I have more energy, better sleep, improved skin, and better recovery in between workouts. And it gave me the impetus and the energy to start my day more effectively. Akash Ranninson, vegan.
How things means how are you in the Antigua and Barbuda Creole English, which is widely spoken in the nation. Creative viewers, my name is Vanessa. The delightful people of Antigua and Barbuda wish that your embracing of a compassionate vegan diet brings wellness and protects you from illness. In today's show, Everyday Choices, Big Impact, Simple Habits for a Cancer-Resistant Life, we will explore how making small lifestyle changes can decrease the likelihood of cancer. In 2020, an estimated 18.1 million new cancer cases emerged globally. The most prevalent types were female breast, lung, bowel, and prostate cancers, collectively constituting over 40% of all diagnoses worldwide. Breast and lung cancers took the lead as the most common, comprising 12.5% and 12.2% of new cases respectively. Breast cancer tallied approximately 2.2 million cases, marginally surpassing lung cancer by 60,000 cases. You may be pondering what the possible causes of so many cancer cases worldwide are. What specific factors or events can lead to the development of cancer? These sources can vary widely depending on the type of cancer, but often involve genetic mutations, which is a genetic disorder that affects the DNA within cells. The DNA inside a cell is packaged into a large number of individual genes, each of which contains a set of instructions telling the cell what functions to perform as well as how to grow and divide. Errors in the instructions can cause the cell to stop its normal function and become cancerous. What do gene mutations really do? They can be quite the mischief makers within our cells. Picture this, a gene mutation like a mischievous trickster. can whisper to a healthy cell, encouraging it to start a frenzy of rapid growth and division, resulting in numerous replicas, each bearing the same mutation. But there's more to the story. These mutations can also dismantle the cellular brakes, vital regulatory mechanisms designed to govern cell growth. This unchecked proliferation mirrors an untamed thicket, disorganized and overgrown. And if that wasn't enough, some mutations even tamper with the cell's ability to fix its own mistakes in DNA, leaving errors uncorrected and paving the path towards malignancy. In essence, gene mutations are the renegades of our genetic code, capable of hijacking the delicate balance of cellular harmony and steering it towards disease. According to medical experts, approximately 5 to 12% of cancer cases are caused by genetic mutations inherited from parents, while most cancers result from acquired genetic changes. These changes in DNA sequence are triggered by external factors known as carcinogens. Examples of cancer-causing agents include physical elements like radiation and ultraviolet light, chemicals such as those found in cigarette smoke, items we may consume like alcohol or animal people meat, and general exposure to different environmental pollutants. Biological factors like certain viruses, bacteria, and parasites can also be carcinogenic. Medical researchers have identified various risk factors that, although not directly causing cancer, can weaken the body's defenses against it and increase the likelihood of developing the disease. The good news is that modifiable risk factors provide an opportunity to lower cancer risk.
The most powerful daily prayer for any time and before meditation, which is the order from God, and Supreme Master Ching Hai shares with us by His blessed grace.
We humbly worship, praise, thank, obey, and love God Almighty, the Most High, the greatest, for world vegan, world peace, and our soul liberation. We thank, love, praise the only Son of God, who is the ultimate Master for our salvation. We follow the teaching of all the saints and sages. We thank, love, and praise them, who are the representatives of God for our spiritual elevation.
Everyday products can contain potentially hazardous chemicals, with parabens emerging as a notable concern. Commonly used as preservatives in cosmetics and food items, parabens have been detected in breast tissue and demonstrate estrogenic properties, acting as an endocrine disruptor that may elevate the risk of breast cancer by promoting abnormal cell growth. Exposure to parabens can occur through skin contact or ingestion via products like makeup, moisturizers, food items, and pharmaceuticals. Alarmingly, over 90% of the U.S. population carries parabens in their bodies, particularly posing increased risk to the breast tissue of vulnerable groups such as pregnant women, fetuses, and young children. So, what can we do to reduce exposure to harmful chemicals like parabens in our daily lives? When you go shopping for skincare products, opt for those labeled paraben-free and carefully check ingredient lists. Extra caution is advised, especially for items intended for children. In addition to parabens, compounds like phthalates, commonly found in plastics and personal care items, pose a risk due to their capacity to disrupt hormones and potentially initiate carcinogenic processes. To lower exposure to these chemicals, we can take several proactive measures in our daily routines. Opting for glass or stainless steel containers over plastic ones for storing food and beverages can significantly reduce exposure to phthalates. Likewise, choosing natural or organic personal care products devoid of parabens and phthalates can minimize exposure through skin contact.
Vegan, now your turn into a real lady.
Magnificent viewers, we'll pause a moment to focus on something green and distant to relax our eyes, and we'll be right back. Please stay tuned to Supreme Master Television. Welcome back to Everyday Choices, Big Impact, Simple Habits for Cancer-Resistant Life on Supreme Master Television. Earlier, we discussed two chemicals linked to cancer. Another one is the chemical bisphenol A or BPA that is prevalent in certain plastic types. Its presence raises public health concerns owing to its hormone-mimicking properties, which may exacerbate the risk of breast and prostate cancer. The presence of organophosphate pesticides on produce and formaldehyde in household items and cosmetics adds to the array of substances implicated in breast cancer risk. Furthermore, chemicals such as triclosan present in antibacterial products have been linked to ovarian and breast cancer. Perfluorooctanoic acid or PFOA, utilized in non-stick cookware and protective coatings on fabrics, has been associated with hormonal disturbances and potential cancer development, including testicular, kidney, prostate, bladder, breast, and ovarian cancer. Smoking is one of the primary causes of cancer worldwide, being linked to at least 15 types. Lung cancer is the most prevalent in the UK. The risk of cancer increases with both the amount and duration of smoking, making quitting essential to reduce this risk, regardless of past smoking habits. Among the most common cancers associated with smoking are lung and bowel cancer, along with several others, such as mouth, liver, stomach, kidney, pancreas, and ovarian cancers. Additionally, evidence suggests an increasing link between smoking and breast cancer. There are over 5,000 chemicals in cigarette smoke, including 70 known carcinogens. The chemicals damage DNA, thus disrupting cellular function and division. Being smoke-free doesn't ensure safety from cancer. Passive smoking or secondhand smoke poses significant risks when inhaling tobacco smoke from others. Secondhand smoke irritates the lungs, causes inflammation, contributes to chronic conditions like chronic obstructive pulmonary disease or COPD, and damages the cardiovascular system, increasing risks of blood clots, heart disease, and stroke. To protect loved ones from these dangers, it's essential to create smoke-free environments by avoiding the sharing of enclosed spaces with smokers, especially in homes and cars. Additionally, designating specific outdoor areas for smoking can help minimize exposure to secondhand smoke. Ultimately, encouraging smoking cessation is the most effective way to eliminate exposure to secondhand smoke and reduce the associated health risks for both smokers and non-smokers alike.
Peace is happening around our world.
Peace News number 63 of many and counting.
There are many countries promoting peace and fostering amity among peoples and governments. Etc.
February 2024. His Excellency Sameh Shoukry, Egypt's foreign minister, affirms his country wants to maintain its peace agreement with Israel that has been in place since 1979. By creating peace, we all can make a loving, serene, and prosperous world.
The International Agency for Research on Cancer has classified processed animal people meat as a carcinogen. Processed animal people meat includes items like hot dogs, bacon, ham, salami, and various dairy animal people meats. These undergo preservation methods such as salting, curing, or smoking for flavor enhancement. A recent review of studies has identified a concerning trend. Individuals who regularly consume significant amounts of processed animal people meat face a 20 to 50% higher risk of colorectal cancer compared to those who consume minimal or no processed animal people meat. These findings all highlight the importance of choosing a vegan diet to safeguard our health and well-being. In 2018, the World Cancer Research Fund and the American Institute for Cancer Research jointly released a significant report titled Diet, Nutrition, Physical Activity, and Cancer, a Global Perspective. This comprehensive study drew from data collected from 51 million individuals worldwide, offering a profound insight into cancer prevention strategies. Remarkably, the findings suggest that adhering to a wholesome diet and lifestyle could potentially avert around 40% of all cancer instances. With this in mind, let's delve into some ways we can change our eating habits aimed at promoting well-being and mitigating cancer risks. First and foremost, we must eliminate animal people meat consumption due to the carcinogens, such as heterocyclic amines or HCAs, released during grilling, notably a type called FIP that is linked to various cancers. Instead, opt for a vegan diet rich in vegetables and fruits to avoid exposure to these harmful compounds. Additionally, dairy intake must end, as studies suggest that women who consumed 60 to 80 milliliters of cow people milk per day had a 30% increased chance of breast cancer. Similarly, studies have demonstrated an elevated risk of prostate cancer associated with regular dairy intake. By embracing a vegan diet abundant in colorful fruits and vegetables, not only can you steer clear of harmful compounds found in animal people meat and dairy, but you also unlock a treasure trove of cancer-fighting properties. The natural pigments responsible for their colorful hues, like beta-carotene in sweet potatoes and lycopene in tomatoes, possess cancer-fighting properties. Cruciferous veggies such as broccoli, kale, and cabbage have also been associated with reducing the risk of colorectal, lung, and stomach cancers, while carotenoid-rich options like carrots and pumpkins are linked to a decreased risk of breast cancer. We hope that today's episode has inspired you to embrace small yet impactful changes in your daily routine. Whether it's choosing carcinogen-free products, quitting smoking, or exploring vegan meals, every step you take holds the power to transform your well-being. Let's make these choices not just for ourselves, but also for our loved ones. And let's continue to inspire each other to thrive.
Vegan side effect. Puzzled cause neighbor dogs don't bark at you anymore.
sparkling viewers, it has been a pleasure to have you with us for Everyday Choices, Big Impact, Simple Habits for Cancer-Resistant Life. Up next is The King of Wars, Revelation about War and Peace, Part 1 of 7 on Between Master and Disciples. Let's opt for the compassionate, nutritious, and wholesome vegan diet that is free from harmful substances to protect both ourselves and future generations.
Being vegan, having peace, heaven Godspeed.